Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I have a review and tutorial for you, and it is of the new Cargo The Essentials palette. Now I was kindly sent this palette and I was really excited for it because inside it has a bunch of very essential shades. They are a mixture of mattes and shimmers. There's 12 shades in it and they're a mixture of mattes and shimmers. The top ones here are more creamy beige shades, and they are, majority of them at the top, I'm sure they are all matte shades, and then the bottom ones here are a lot darker here, and they have and there is a mixture of mattes and shimmers as well, like Industry, which is a dark navy, has some shimmery flexes in it there, and then they have like Brownstone, which is a matte shade, which is really good for deepening up your outer crease area, which I think is really nice. So I have got a mixture of 5 or 6 of these shades in this palette on my eyes today. But what I would say is that the shades at the top here, which are the lighter shades, do require a bit more build up. Like, you have to keep going back and forth with the shade to actually get, you know, good colour from them. But the shades at the bottom, which are a lot darker, have good colour payoff. They don't need much build up in a sense. You do get quite good colour payoff from like first swipe. But what I also think is good about this palette is that it does have a eyeliner pencil with it, which is here. There's a little slot for it. It's just a black eyeliner pencil, and it's really good for running along your waterline, getting it nice and jet black down there. So that is a really good added bonus to this palette. And then the brush you get with it is double-ended, so one end of the brush is double-ended and one end of the brush has a little bit thicker side. So this end is really good for smoking out your outer corner and going right into your crease with it. And the other side, which is the more flat head on it, is really good for getting into your inner corner area and also above the brow, under the brow bone as well there, which I think is it's a nice little brush, and you can actually use this brush in this palette, unlike a lot of other palettes. So that's really good that it has eyeliner pencil in it and a brush, and it has little compartment slots for it, which is good. So it's a really nice essential eyeshadow palette, but as I said, it does need more build up on the lighter colours, whereas the darker colours are really good. They have really good colour payoff. So yeah, I really like the fact that it has some mattes and shimmers in there, because it's very good for switching up from daytime to nighttime and making your eyes a bit more dramatic. And also, if you don't like too dramatic eyes as well, you can also play it safe and go with the lighter shades at the top here. So I think it's really quite versatile as well in that way. So with the palette as well, you can do a whole brown eye, or you could do a whole like kind of navy dark bluey eye as well, which I think is good. But for this eye look that I've got on today, I wanted to try out some of the brown shades and the kind of navy shades and a mixture of the mattes and shimmers. So I did put on quite a few different shades for this eye look. So yeah, I'm going to jump into the tutorial in a minute, but before I go, I'd just like to say that you can see some more close-up pictures of the palette and some swatches, as well as a close-up of this eye look, this makeup look that I have on today as well, on my blog, which is jodiecocky.com. I will leave the link to that below in the description box, and I'll leave a link to the blog post for that. I would love for you to follow me on my social medias as well, my Twitter and Instagram. I'll link them below for you in the description box too. I would love you to follow me there and chat with me over there too. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe down below, that would be great, and we'll just jump into the tutorial now. So I'm going to start off with the shade City Hall, and I'm going to apply that all over my lids for an even base. This is just a nice creamy shade just to kind of neutralise the whole lid. Now I'm going to go in with Plaza, which is a kind of slightly more greyish tone. I'm going to apply that into my crease. I'm then going to pick up Metro, which is a nice deserty brown shade, and I'm going to apply that right over my lids. Then going in with Industry, which is a deep greyish bluey shade, and I'm going to apply that right into my crease just to deepen up there and give a nice smoky effect. I'm just applying some more of that Metro back on top again because the Industry shade sort of faded it away. I'm then going to go in with Rush Hour, which is a slightly orangey beigey shade, and I'm just going to apply that to my inner corners of my eyes and kind of brighten up in there. Not that it makes too much of a difference, but yeah. I'm then picking up some of Brownstone, which is a really deep browny shade, and I'm adding that to my outer corner area just to give a nice deep smoky finish. And then picking up some of this really white shade from Uptown, and applying that all over my brow bone, just to kind of really brighten and highlight that area there. And then just taking some of Industry again and going back and forth with that again, just to deepen up a bit more. And then taking this Estee Lauder ultra thick thin eyeliner, and I'm giving myself a slightly broad-ish wing. So onto my face now. I clipped this bit out because my lights were pretty bright and it was very ghost-like. So I'm using this L'Oreal Lumi Magique foundation, and then I'm going in with this Amazing Cosmetics concealer, which is a really full coverage concealer. And then I'm going in with this bronzer from Bourjois. It's your chocolate bronzer, and I'm just applying that to where I normally like to bronze. I'm then taking this Topshop bronzer, which is slightly deeper than the other one from Bourjois, and I'm just deepen up and give myself a nice contour there. I forgot to take a clip of my mascara here, but I'm using the PS Love mascara from Primark, the False Lash Effect mascara lashes. And then I'm going in with the little eyeliner pencil that you get with the actual palette, and just applying it onto my waterline. And then I'm going in with some of Brownstone and Metro again, and just going along my lower lash line. And then for blush, I'm using this Milani Luminoso blush, which is one of my favourite blushes. I'm then taking this Bella Pierre shimmer powder and applying it to my inner corners. This is in the shade Earth, so I'm applying it to inner corners and my brow bone, just to kind of highlight and give a little shimmery pop there. And for my lips, I'm using this lip liner from Rimmel, and it's an Exaggerate lip liner in the shade East End Snob, and I'm just sort of overlining my lips here. And then I'm going in with the Cargo Cosmetics Lip Quad in the shade Argentina, and I'm using the gold shade from that little palette and applying it all over my lips. Yep, so this is a final result. I think it's something nice and dramatic. I want to use a bunch of shades from this palette to test it out, and I really like how they've all went on my eyes. So yeah, that's my final look, and I really hope you liked, enjoyed it, and until next time, bye!